Yo, I'm back again, and this time we're going to be doing a Denmark player ratings, Denmark international team player ratings. Shout out Marcus for the recommendation, my G. Gonna get straight into it. I don't know if this is updated, so I'm giving you man a disclaimer. I'm not gonna put in the title, so I did it with the England one because I genuinely didn't know. But this time, I'm just gonna go straight into it. Tell you man now. I don't know if it's updated or not. So yeah, straight from Jonas Knudsen all the way to these strikers over here. You get me? So let's get into it. Jonas Knudsen. All right. So as you can see, all right. First choice. He's the one that plays for Everton. Okay. I'm trying to see. Goalkeeper defend for me. That's what I'm seeing right now. 15 one-on-ones. They don't have the role and duty here. So I'm going to have to think of it with my own head. So 15 jump and reach, 14 agility, 15 one-on-ones, and 14 reflexes means he's a goalkeeper defense still. Because if you put him on support, 11 passing and 13 kicking, that's not playing to his strengths. He hasn't even got the composure. So if he does get pressed, he's more times gonna lose the ball. You get me? So don't play yourself. Play to the strengths. Put him on goalkeeper defend, and that's a good goalkeeper defend because he's 6'5", 15 jump and reach, and 14 aerial reach, bruv. So you already know, fam. Anyway. He is going to be the first choice so far, Casper Schmeichel, because I know what this guy can do in this game. It's long, fam. I can't lie. The amount of times I played Everton in this league, yeah, and this guy has given them God blessings, bruv. I can't lie to you. This guy right here, fam, he's so fake in this game, you man don't understand, bruv. He's so fake, fam. So fake, fam. Cool, he's either-footed now. 8 passing, but 15 kicking. I know they're probably going to give him a sweeper keeper. I'm not giving him sweeper keeper. I know he can rush out as well. Me, I like my goalkeeper defense, man. I do. Because they just stay on the line. These sweeper keepers come off their line and get packed even more. Like, for me anyway. But then again, when I played him, he was a sweeper keeper. So, I kind of want what happened with me to happen to everyone else that plays him if I do manage Denmark for like a World Cup or something. So, 14 agility, 16 reflexes, 16 throw-in, 16 one-on-ones, 16 eccentricity, but 12 aerial reach though. That may be a little bit of a problem, I can't lie. What's his jump and reach? 12 jump and reach. Now, this is where I fucked up with this guy. If you like tell your players to shoot more often, more time they're gonna be shooting and it's gonna be going like top bins and stuff because you know you're gonna be banging it from far and that's it's gonna be a lot more long shots that you're gonna have to face. With me, trying to work it in the box, shooting at him, that's what you don't want to do because he's got the reflexes, he's got the one-on-ones, and he's just gonna stop them all. But if you bang it from far now, that is when you can actually get at this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's when you can really get at him. He's got the 16 eccentricity as well, so that's almost flair for a goalkeeper. But what does it mean again? Yeah, unexpected with or Lord have mercy. The unexpected with or without the ball, and flair. Natural talent, unpredictable. Yeah, you get me. So both pretty much the same thing. Got hardly any composure. So like I said, you can okay. He's one of those ones. Goalkeeper, defend, or sweeper keeper. I don't know. It's up to you anyway. So that's Casper Schmeichel still. I know what he can do. I know exactly what he can do still. So they've got 3 keepers. Frederick Rono. He's on loan from Eintracht Frankfurt, but I don't know where to. He's definitely backup of the backup. All of them have been first choice, I believe. He's third choice. He's third choice, bruv. 15 one-on-ones, 15 reflexes, 15 agility. Not gonna lie, that's actually really good. I can't lie to you, that's really good. However, he's got 11 aerial reach, bruv. So if you do bang it at him in the corner, he can't reach, fam. He can't reach, bruv. He can't reach it. He's 6'3", but he can't reach the ball. What's the point? You've got 14 jump and reach, which means he can jump, but 11 aerial reach is probably the arm span or something. How far he can reach. Oh, he's at Schalke. I should have seen the badge flipping now. But yeah, that's fam. That's really poor. I can't lie. That's really poor, fam. That's really poor. He's gonna get packed several times on several occasions, bruv. He's gonna get packed, absolutely packed, fam. So, Frederick Renault, you're backup of the backup. I'm afraid you are still. So yeah. Next. Simon Simon, I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay, so 11 technique, 11 vision, 13 passing. He's probably going to be ball playing defender or something, but for me, he can't. 14 composure is not that bad, can't lie. But he can barely move though. 11 agility and 11 acceleration is never a good thing. Because all it means, one long ball, man are getting left behind because he's got 13 pace, which means all it's going to mean is that it's going to take him quite a while to get to 13 pace. What's the point? Like, fam, 15 strength as well. Not going to lie. That's baseline. It is. No. That's above average. I'll give him that. 15 tackling as well is also above average. Really good in terms of, you know what? Mentally though, you have to give it to him. Like, he's got it mentally still. 60 marking as well. So his mindset for a defender is really good, and at least he can tackle as well. So, you know what? As a defender, he's good still. He's commanding, good marking, heading in. You know what? He's a good centre back. 6'3" as well, so he's quite imposing. You know what? Man will give it to him still. I'll give it to him. Simon Kaja, decent still. Next now, Matthias Joe Jensen. All right. He's 30. He's at, I forgot what that team, Club Copenhagen. Yeah. 12 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. That's a decent pivot. 13 pace, 15 strength, but 11 agility. So he's not really movable. He's quite stiff. We need some oil, bruv. We need some oil, fam. I can't lie. But at least he's composed though. But then again, for a centre back, 13 tackling is not the greatest, fam. And if you haven't really got a exciting pivot, it means that you can't really pass and you can't really defend, fam. Not really. Like, I get it, you can do it. 13 tackling is not the end of the world, but for a centre back, especially when you're 30, not gonna lie, that's not that good. Still, it's not that good. It's not. 11 dribbling though, so he's looking quite ball playing. But then again, 12 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. It's just average. You get me? It's average, fam. For a centre back anyway. So overall though, I'll give it to him. You get me? I would use him. I have to. Because they're saying he's the star player. So if that's all they've got, that's all they've got. You get me? So that's Matthias Joe Jensen. Next. Oh yeah. Never mind that. They've got Christiansen. Say nothing. All right. Now, I would imagine he would have had a better pivot though, because I thought that was his strength, his passing. Then again, he has got 14 passing, but 13 technique, 10 vision. They're saying he can't see, he needs glasses or something. It's long breath. It's long, fam. Okay, now for a centre back, 15 pace, that's really good. I can't lie, but 10 strength for a centre back, fam. He's going to get absolutely flipping bodied, fam, by some of these strikers out there that have got like +6 strength to this guy. My lord, fam, I can't lie. He's going to get absolutely bodied. The one thing I'll give him though is the composure, man. He's very composed on the ball. He can dribble out of his, my lord, I've made the stutter. Play his way out of trouble. You get me? 13 first touch, 15 heading, 14 jumping reach. He's, how can I say it? You know what? If you have a competitive defender next to him, then he's really good. I can't lie. Like someone that can cover up for his physical flaws in terms of his strength. He's composed. So overall, get someone next to him that's really competitive. But I think that Kaja guy, I think he can do the job. Might have to double check. But yeah, he's good. Christiansen, he's good. Let me just double check. Yeah, Kaja, yeah. They can do a thing. Them two still, they can definitely do a thing. They'll complement each other well still. Next, Victor Nelson. Okay, he's only 21, but he's got 11 agility and 11 pace. That's not that good. I can't lie. That's quite worrying, fam. With 10 acceleration as well, for a 21-year-old, that's never good. I can't lie. Got 13 composure though. 11 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. That's a okay pivot for a centre back. Considering he's 21, I'll allow him. 14 tackling though for a 21-year-old. That's good. I keep on referring back to the age that he's 21 because when they're young, they improve. You get me? This is international football though, but still gonna improve anyway. What's the composure? 13. Not the greatest. Can't lie to you. I can get the sense that this guy's gonna be a ball playing defender because they say he likes to play his way out of trouble. Overall, you might want to play in terms of these centre backs. It might have to be a back three thing. It might. We'll see that, and depending on all the other options, you get me. But so far, it's looking like a back three still. So far anyway. So let's keep moving still. Okay, next, Daniel West. Daniel West, fam. Heard of him. I forgot what team he used to play for. But I definitely know who this is, fam. Definitely. Sorry, Arsenal just scored against Dundalk. I had to watch that goal. What a goal. Anyway, Daniel West now. So he's very, very well rounded. So you need someone like this in the team, especially in terms of injuries, in terms of, you know, squad depth and that. But then again, can he start though? That's the question. He can play right back, left back, centre mid. Now, he's got a little bit of an engine on him in terms of the work rate. Stamina though, not really the greatest, so I take that back, fam. He's got a hand in every pond. Can he do it well? That's the question. There's a lot of 14s. The thing that catches my attention though, he hasn't got one green stat. Not one, fam. So he can kind of do these. He can. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. If I was to play him right back, what could he do right back? He can cross the ball well. I'll tell him to abuse that. You know, don't get to the byline because you haven't got the pace to get back. But whip balls, fam. You get me? There's man like Paulson in this team. My G, like man can whip balls on his head. Just let him cross in it. Just let him cross, fam. He's got a good pivot though. 14 technique, 13 vision, 14 passing. So he can definitely do the midfield thing as well. Overall, forward thinking. I don't want him really defending because 12 tackling is not the greatest, fam. Better going forward in it. He can even get in the box and score. Like I said, he's got a hand in literally every pond apart from leadership. You don't need to be a leader. Penalties, give it to someone else. 10 heading. Not everyone needs to head the ball. So overall, he can do his thing still. He can do his thing. That's Daniel West, fam. Alright. Next, Jens Streiger Larsen. Oh, I just messed up the thing. Hold on. Yeah, Jens Streiger Larsen. Okay, so he's a right back now. I'll give him the treatment that I would have literally just given to Daniel West, fam. Literally, don't let him get to the byline. Actually, you know what? He's kind of got the pace though. He's got baseline pace, 14 pace and 14 acceleration, so he can get to the byline. I do trust him to get the byline, and he can get back as well. He's got 14 tackling, and he's got 14 crossing. Listen, with this guy, everywhere you need him to have good stats, he's got the good stats, fam. That's what matters, fam. That's what matters. He's got the tackling for a fullback, that's good. He's got the pace and the acceleration for a fullback, that's good. And he's got the crossing. Fullback attack or wing back attack, he can do his thing. Very happy with that. Contracted to Udinese, he's doing his thing still. Definitely keep him there. Let him whip balls, just whip. That's all you want him to do. Play to the strengths, bruv. Next, Jonas Knudsen. Wow. Alright, left back. His best stat is he throws balls. That's never a good sign. I can't lie, that's never a good sign. Maybe you need to give that to Bellerin, fam. Not gonna lie. 13 pace, 12 acceleration, 11 agility, 13 crossing, 10 dribbling. Not gonna lie, he's 27 as well, so he's not gonna improve. I can't lie to you, this guy's rubbish, fam. He is. He's got a lot of oranges though, but just not where you need them. That's the problem. Like 13 tackling, 13 crossing, 13 pace. Like he's okay, +1 to the 13s, and then he's a decent card all of a sudden, because that's where you need them to be. But as it stands, he's 27. So is he gonna really improve? Are those 13s gonna go to 14s? Not necessarily, fam. But then again, he's just entering his prime now. But overall, I'm judging them off now, so nah, man, he hasn't really got it still. Not right now. Alright, so next, Riza Dermisi. Okay, he's got the pace and the acceleration, that's good. He can dribble and he can cross, slightly anyway. However, this guy now, defensively, is a shambles, fam. Like, 10 dribbling, 10 composure, 10 decisions, and 11 tackling. He is going to give you so many penalties. I don't want him anywhere near the box. You're going to have to play to the strengths, and you're going to have to ask him, yo, you're not allowed to get in the box. I know it sounds mad, but this guy can't get in the box. He can't, because he's just going to tackle the player. You want them to get the ball. He's going to tackle the player, fam. You don't want that still. He's, like I said, he can move in it. Got the aggression to move as well. So he's going to be moving. 13 dribbling, 13 crossing. Now, I got onto the last guy for having 13 dribbling and 13 crossing, so I have to keep it the same energy. That's not that great, I can't lie. Like I said, he can do it, he just can't do it that well. That's the thing. So play to the strengths, keep him forward as possible, and then attempt, like, hopefully you get lucky balls. That's hopefully you get lucky crosses, fam. You get me? Just whip the ball. That's all you can do still. So next, Robert Scoff, heard of him. Scoff. Right, cool. So, they're saying he's a right winger. Is he a right winger? He's got 12 pace, 12 acceleration. That means he has to have a good pivot. Does he have a good pivot? He does have a good pivot. 14 technique, 14 vision, 14 passing. That's a good pivot. But he's got 12 dribbling, so he can't really take a man. So, but he's got 15 flares, so then again he can. Free kick taking good, long shots good. What's the decision? 13 composure, 15. You know what? He's quite good. I can't lie to you. 14 finishing as well. He is quite good. Will I play him out wide though? He's looking like a bit of a cam to me. I can't lie to you. He's looking like a bit of a cam, fam. He is, bruv, because he's not really that fast, and out wide you kind of want pace, fam. You do, innit? Like if your crossing's not good and you're out wide, then what are you really doing out wide, fam? If you're not good at crossing and you're slow out wide, why are you out wide, fam? That's my thing, innit? So get him in the middle, you know, little cam thing. His decisions aren't that great, but then again he can make the right ones, hopefully anyway. Got a decent pivot. He's only 24. He can get in the box and shoot. What can go wrong? He's got the flair as well. Put him in the middle. Put him in the middle still. That's my suggestion anyway. So that's Robert Scoff still. Put him in the middle. Next, Thomas Delaney. Is that Borussia Dortmund? Yes, it is. All right. Very, 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 very aggressive. I mean, not aggressive. He works very, very hard. You get me? Determined. Like mental's phenomenal, innit? Stamina, good as well. He can't move though. That's the problem. He can't move. 11 pace, 10 acceleration, 10 agility. He can't move, bruv. That's never good. Man can't flipping move, bruv. Man's wearing skinny jeans, fam. Man can't move, bruv. 16 tackling. That's really good as well. 16 heading, 18 work rate. Like I said, he has to be a destroyer. But he might take a while to get to the player still. I can't lie to you. He might take a while, fam. But at least he can get there, fam. Like, just let him sit. That way they have to come to him. Play to the strengths, bruv. Man knows the game. Let them come to him. Because he can't move, let them come to him. Then he'll just win the ball straight away. That's how I see it. He's got the bravery, so he ain't scared of no one, bruv. He only fears God, fam. You get me? You're the one's there, fam. He only fears God, bruv. He only fears God. That's why he's 19, bruv. You get me? There's that one, fam, man. That's God, bruv. You get me? Anyway, overall though, flipping, make him a defensive midfielder on a destroyer thing. Win the ball, and that's all it is, bruv. You get me? So next, that's Thomas Delaney, destroyer, fam, destroyer, and they have got creators in this team, so this could definitely work. Next, Pierre, Emil, Hoiberg. In real life, baller, in the stats, I mean the stats don't really show that right now though. So 14 technique, 15 vision, 13 passing. That's the passing lets down that pivot, not gonna lie. He works very hard. And he's aggressive as well. 16 strength, flipping 16 balance. He hasn't got the agility though. Just let him. I think you might have to give him the same treatment, but then again, he's not really the destroyer though. He's a very, very weird player, but he's so good at the same time. I can't explain it, fam. He's one of those guys. Just tell him. I can't lie. I don't know what instructions I'll give this guy, you know. Apart from just sitting in front of the defense, fam. Just let him go out there and express himself. You get me? Because he's good in it. He can even get in the box and shoot, fam. He's just one of those guys. He's a good player still. I like him. Unfortunately, he plays for the other side though. But man's a non-biased guy, so I have to be real. Credit where the credit's due. He's a good player still. So that's Pierre Emil Hoiberg. He's good still. He's good. Next, Philip Billing. Is this the one from Bournemouth? He is. He is. Okay. All right. He's a DM, but he's got 12 tackling. Why? Don't play yourself, bruv. Put him centre mid. 12 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. Box to box maybe. That might have a shout because he's got the same passing as his tackling. That's always a box to box. He's got 12 composure as well. 24. He's got 14 pace, 14 agility, so he can move. He might take a little while to get to 14 pace, but at least he can get there, fam. 15 strength as well. He's 6'5", so 14 agility for someone that's 6'5" is really good. He's got 11 dribbling. Overall, he's one of those guys. Trying to think. He's quite a weird player. He's not bad though. He's not awful. Hopefully these stats do improve though. Then you're looking at a really serious, like, imagine if that strength was like 16, 17, 18. Like, you know, a little bit of a physical presence with 16 work rate as well. You know, give that throw-in to someone like Bellerin as well. You don't really need that. Who cares about throw-ins? You hardly ever see them in game anyway. So, overall, he's a decent player still. Decent player. That's Philip Billing still. Anyway, next, Anders Christiansen. He's a cam. He's got 14 technique, 14 vision, 15 passing. But then again, they don't say he's a cam. They say he's a centre mid. I'm ever going to play him cam though. He's got 12 tackle. He's got good work rate. He's very well rounded, but this time he's got the stats where it actually matters, fam. For a midfielder, you need the passing, the first touch, composure, work rate, all of those. He's got them still. So he hasn't got one green, but at least he's got like good, oranges or yellows. I don't know what color this is, fam. It's very weird, bruv. But anyway, he can get in the box and score. You know what? He's a box to box. He's got 12 vision. 12 tackling, but 15 passing. But then again, is he really a box to box though? Can I play him cam? He's got 13 decisions. I wouldn't play him cam because there's man like Eriksen in this team. I believe Eriksen is in this team. So you want to put him cam instead. Flipping overall though, he can move the ball, bruv. You get me? That's what matters for him. That's what matters for a midfielder. He can move the ball. So keep him in that midfield. Let him do his thing. So that's Anders Christiansen. Next, Pione Sisto. I've heard of him. I remember this guy. Was it the World Cup or something? He was taking a lot of people's souls, fam. I remember he's that. I can't. He's a winger. He's fast in real life anyway. Sick dribbling, and these stats kind of show that. But as you can see, 9 composure, 11 finishing. My God, 11 vision and 13 passing. Basically they're saying as long as he's on the ball, it's fine. When he's got the ball, it's cool. You get me? Everyone's smiling when he's got the ball. But when it's time for him to release it now that's when there's a problem, fam. I can't lie, because in terms of distributing or getting rid of the ball, trying to finish it, trying to pass it, it's long, fam. I can't lie. He's rubbish at doing that, fam. So play to the strengths, bruv. Get him in a position where it's so piss easy for him to release the ball. Like, what would I do with this guy? Give him instructions like run with ball down left, cut inside. But is his shooting better than his passing? No, it's not. So play to the strengths. Make sure that he's on support. Short passing only, no direct passes. Take as few risks as possible, so take no risks. Dribble more though. Make sure he's dribbling more. And just let him not win the ball. Pick up the ball and drive forward. That's it. Don't let him shoot. and just let him pass it to the creator. That's it. So he's similar to the destroyer in terms of he's not winning the ball, but he's just gonna pick it up and carry. He's like a ball carrier. That's it. That's the term I'm looking for. That's a new term that I'm gonna be using now. He's a ball carrier because can't do anything else apart from carry the ball. That's it. I don't know why man's dwelling on the ball for these traits and that. Delete those traits, bro. It don't make sense. But yeah, that's pure assist though. Next, Andreas Olsen. Okay, he's only 20. Right winger. These stats, are they really doing him justice though? Is he really this? Okay, how can I say it? Okay, he's 6'2", so I can allow the pace. I can allow it now. 15 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing. That's an okay pivot. It's actually it's the technique is kind of holding it together still. It's just the alright pivot. It's an alright one. Hardly any composure. He can dribble. He's meant to be a right winger now. Like I always say, if you've got no pace, but actually, he can kind of pass though. Can he cross slightly? Not the best, but slightly. I have to allow this guy because he's 20. You get me? Because he's 20. You get me? I have to allow him in it. That's the only reason why. Like, there is a couple promising things though. Like that finishing could very easily get to 40. Then you've got 14 dribbling and 14 finishing. Then he can do a little. He's got a shot for striker. I can't lie. It sounds mad. It does sound mad, bruv. But I'm gonna have to put him in the middle still. Little striker thing because got the height, jump and reach. Teach him how to head the ball, please. I don't really want someone like this out wide, fam. I think he's being wasted out wide. I think you should put him in the middle still. Maybe he's gonna have to sit on the bench though, but at least he's getting chances, fam. You get me? Get that finishing up, fam. Then all of a sudden you've got a decent player, fam. Turn him into a little poacher where all he does is just get goals, fam. Because I can see him doing that still. Little false 19 as well, linking play. Creating his own chances. Flair dribbling for a striker. Yeah, man. Get him doing that still. So that's Andreas Olsen. All right. Next is flipping. Oh yeah, I skipped Yusuf Poulsen and Eriksen. I should have said that. Yeah. Next, Casper Dolberg. All right. So, oh wow. You know what? This guy in Football Manager turns into he turns into an absolute flipping animal, bruv. I'm warning you, man, from now. I've seen it with my own two eyes, bruv. I've got eyes, my G. I know what this guy turns into. You know when you got a little baby rabbit, but then they just turn into a monster, bruv. Dead in energy. But anyway, 12 strength, 14 pace, 15 acceleration, 15 agility. Those things very easily turn green. That's me putting it nicely. Finishing easily turns green. That's me putting it nicely again. 16 technique, that's really good. 13 vision, 12 passing. Alright, pivot. It's an alright one. 14 composure as well. Now, I would imagine they're putting him as a poacher or an advanced forward, you get me? That's what I would imagine him to be. Because he's got the stats to do that. Now, this guy is so good in this game. He's so good, bruv. Like, how can I say it? Considering the other strikers, he might have to be the starting one. He might have to. Like, he's 22 as well, so he's kind of embarrassing the other strikers at posting, but he's going to have to be the starting one still. He might. No, he definitely he's the starting striker. He is. He's only 22. He's at Nice now. Came from the Ajax Academy. You man already know. I mean, not the Ajax Academy. He went to Ajax, but he's just a baller in it. Casper Dolberg, he's a baller still. I rate him. I definitely rate him still. Definitely rate him. Cool. So next, Andreas Cornelius. I went through this guy already today from Parma in my Parma video. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, fam. Anyway, he's 6'4", 18 strength. No, he's a physical presence. You get me? He's a very physical presence. They put him on target man support. For me, he might have to be on target man, but on attack, because his 15 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing, he can't really support anyone. Not really. Actually, then again, he can though. Very weird. It's a weird one still. Anyway, to the strengths though. He can shoot in it. That's what matters, fam. At least he can finish, bruv. And in the air as well, he's a threat. He's an aerial threat for corners and that. He's definitely a problem. Like, you need someone like this for the corners and for the set pieces, you get me? So, overall, let him, play next to someone like Dolberg. And you man are sourcing, I can't lie, in terms of attack, you man are sourcing still. So let's get into the last two people now. I believe it is Poulsen and Eriksen. Now, I've already done Poulsen, so we might as well do him now. Like I said in the RB Like I Said video, if you haven't seen that, check it out. He brings back so many memories, you get me? I remember when my friend used to pick this guy in drafts and that he would just be missing bare chances as soon as I pick him, banging goals, fam. You get me? One of those guys. Tell him to shoot with power. He hasn't got the technique, so just tell him to shoot with power. Just blast it, fam. No composure as well. He's just a player. He makes me laugh. I can't lie. He makes me laugh, innit? He's fast, strong, works very hard. And he's aggressive as well. In the air, 18 jump reach, but he's only got 13 heading. He's just so funny. I can't lie. He's so funny, fam. So funny. So funny to use, bruv. So hilarious to use. And now he doesn't even have Vern next to him. He's got flipping... I don't even know. But this is the Denmark team. What am I talking about? Anyway. So in this Denmark team now, you've got man like flipping that striker that I just went through, Cornelius. And you've got... what's his name? Well, let me just check his name again. Dolberg, yeah. Name's Dolberg. So you've got those two strikers ahead of you now. Is he really going to get a game starting? In all honesty, I don't think he is. I have to be completely honest. As much as I enjoy using him and that, like, as much as I enjoy the banter, how he makes me laugh, I always have a good time using this guy. When it's time to business, it's time to business, bruv. And you have to choose the best team. You have to. Oh wow, he has a preference to play for Dortmund. Wow. Anyway, overall though, you already know what you're gonna get. You actually know. I take that back. You don't know what you're gonna get because this is Poulsen, fam. He's Poulsen. Off the bench though, he could be very, very effective. Because imagine off the bench you got someone this tall coming off with that jumping reach, that physicality, the pace, all of that. Could be a problem still off the bench. So that's Poulsen still. That's Poulsen. All right. Finally, Christian Eriksen. Apparently he's gonna be coming to Arsenal or something. Now, before I said, do I want him? And then they said for Granit Xhaka, and I said no. Right now, Please. I'm begging you. Give it to me, please, please. I beg you, bruv. I'm begging you. Fam, I was so stupid. I was blinded, fam. You know, like when, fam, you know, like when you're, I can't even explain it, bruv. I'm not even gonna explain it. But just give me Eriksen, please. Like, look at the creativity, fam. Before I get into the pivot, flipping out. Before I get into the pivot, he's just so cold. I can't lie. He's so cold, fam. I can't even lie to you, man. He's so cold. Like, there's a reason why he hasn't got good dribbling. There's a reason. Because he doesn't need to dribble, bruv. He doesn't need to dribble. Because the ball does the talking, fam. The ball does the talking. The pings do the talking. A man has got 17 technique, 17 vision, and 17 passing, bruv. And you want to chat about creativity? Safe, bruv. This guy, cold, fam. He's cold. He's cold, fam. 16 decisions, so more time the ball's going on someone's head, straight to their feet. You get me? He's making the right one, so he's not going to just bang it from far. Only when he needs to, because he's still got the long shots, fam. He's still got them. 18 first touch. Silky has flip, bruv. Silky has flip. He can cross as well, why not? Free kick taken on lock. In terms of distribution, this guy is ridiculous. I can't lie, he's so good, bro. He's so good, fam. He's so good. Quality. He's got sick anticipation as well. Yeah, and he's either footed. Bruv. Left foot ping, right foot ping. What else could you want? I didn't know he was 6 foot. That's mad. But yeah, he doesn't need to run. As you can see, you don't need to run. He don't need to dribble. You don't need to do none of that. He can get in the box and score as well. Why not, fam? He's so good. I can't lie. He's so good, fam. He's so flipping good. We swap him for Xhaka, fam. I fucked up with that stupid comment about I'll keep Xhaka. How dare I say that? How dumb can I be? How dumb can I be? When I'm wrong, I'll say it, fam. When I'm wrong, I'll say it. And I was wrong, fam. I was wrong. We need this guy. We do. Eriksen, quality player, as you can see. So, you, man, that's the Danish national team. Shout out Marcus once again for the recommendation. Big up yourself. So yeah, you, man, if you like the video, subscribe to the thing. You already know what content to expect from me. And I'll see you in my next episode still. Safe.